Thank you very much. So welcome again to all of you to this webinar. So this webinar is about the packaging and the packaging waste regulation. So in the framework of the circular economy for plastic food packaging. So it is organized within the FitNESS project. So that's why we will start first with a very short presentation of this project, and then we will concentrate on the topic of the webinar. So yeah, as you can see, you will have 3 different presentations. So I will come back to them a bit later. So trying to cover the different aspects linked to this important regulation. And then at the end, we will finish with also a presentation of the FitNESS 2.0 platform. So it's our platform that we develop within our project for the training concerning food packaging. So we will give you more information about it. And then, of course, we will welcome very much all your questions. So you're invited to raise your questions directly in the chat, because you're not allowed to to speak during this webinar. But please raise your question during in the chat, and at the end we will take time to raise it to the different speakers. So as I mentioned, I will give you first an overview of our project. So this project, so it's called FitNESS, for Food Packaging Open Courseware for Higher Education and Staff of Companies. So actually we're in the second phase of the project, because we had already a first phase that started in 2017 until 2020. So it's a project which is financed by the Erasmus Plus program of the European Union. And we have about 10 partners from 7 different countries. So of course we first started our activities during the first phase of the project. And now we are building on the outcome of this first phase. So just basically the idea of the project from the first and for the first and the second phase was based on the need to reshape and accelerate the transition to sustainable production and boost innovation. And so we wanted to develop the concept of mixed learning and training on food packaging issues. So we bring partners from different European countries. And so it includes some partners who have participated in collaborative research programs across Europe, so on different aspects related to packaging. So for instance, the safety of packaged food, the development and application of new packaging materials, and also the recycling of materials in contact with foodstuffs, for instance. So you can see now on the screen all the current partners of our project. So you can see that it's mainly universities in Europe, but we have also technical institutes and research centers. So here you have the main outcomes and the concept of what we developed during the first phase of our project. So you can see that we have 3 pillars in our project. So when we are developing this training content on food packaging, so the first thing which is very important, of course, is to have validated content with high quality and good scientific quality as well. So we try to cover all the essential aspects of food packaging. We also emphasize the need of having an open source distribution format. So what you can find on our platform is really so you can use it freely. It's open source, and also we developed a search engine which is adapted to mixed education. So after this first phase of the project, so we already created one of the largest free online platform. So as you can see, we gather like almost already 3 months of training. We have about 80 lectures, etc. So it's already quite a lot. And we try to cover different topics related to packaging materials. And we try to, we have a very wide variety. So if we can recap the FitNESS project, is really to bring on one side all the scientific aspects related to food packaging, with on the other side the end users, and also what is needed for the food industry and the packaging industry. And so we are really at the interface between the two different aspects. So now if I concentrate more of what we're developing now in this second phase of the project, so of course we are basing our activities on the outcomes of the first one. So first we want to improve and to develop again the training content related to food packaging. So we are updating our content. We are developing new training units. We are also working on the organization of the different thematics that we are proposing. So we try to facilitate your access to the platform. On the second aspect is also that we would like to improve the platform by itself, so to make it more user-friendly, to help you to navigate better in the platform, and also to help you to orientate your learning path by proposing you different content based on your experience, based on your willingness for learning some topics, etc. So we try really to improve this platform, and so then you will have some more details later on this aspect during the webinar. And of course, one of the last aspect is really to scale up and to disseminate the FitNESS very broadly, and in particular toward the food industry and the packaging industry. So that's mainly what we are currently doing. So if you are going to this training platform, so you can see that you will have different training units. So you will have, in most cases, a presentation with the theoretical aspects, and then we try also to develop some other aspects which are linked. So we will propose in any case some assessment tools, so some quizzes, but also some practical exercises, some case studies, which I also to have some videos as much as possible. And so you have different kind of material to train yourself on this platform. So if you're interested by our project, so you can follow our activities. So we are present on the social media, so mainly LinkedIn, but also a bit Twitter, so X. We have also our website, so fitnessfoodpackaging.com. And we are all organizing some events regularly. We have some webinars so that we are organizing every 6 months in average, and also some online training sessions. So for instance, we are organizing a training session next month, so on November 27, 28. And we decided to dedicate this one to the environmental aspects linked to food packaging. And so we will give you some science policy updates, some tools and challenges linked to this aspect. So it's fully online, it's free for if you want to participate. So you're all welcome. And so what we will do, it's so to share some information again about the project and our platform, but mainly then to give you some ideas of the training content that we are developing on the platform. So we will go more in depth into some training units that we are providing, and you will have also the possibility to interact and to also try some of our assessment tools. So if you're interested, so please just stay in touch with us, because we will publish the invitation very soon on our social media and website. I think so that's it for this first introduction. So now we can jump more into details into the topic of today. So we will start with a first presentation from Horst Christian Langowski about the circular economy for plastic food packaging. Then we will go deeper into this packaging and packaging waste regulation. So with Dorota Niapierska from the West Europe. And then you will have some more details about the composting of plastics and the methodologies to assess plastic leftover in compost. So with Ilke Unalen from the Aarhus universities. And then we will finish, as I mentioned, with an overview and presentation of the FitNESS platform.